Cam ain't never had one of these. I ain't going back and forth with you, nigga. Thank you, Jalen. Appreciate you, Jalen. Love you, Nick. Love you, Nick. Appreciate you, Jalen. Cam Newton never had one of these. I said Cam Newton never got one of these. Thank you, Jalen. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Dom. I'm not going back and forth on line. Jalen do a lot of things wrong, but he do a...
Oh man, so you guys are probably seeing Cam Newton's reply to Gilly. I haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting to watch it with y'all, but I do have Gilly's response, and it seemed like he's trying to let this situation just bypass because he don't want that smoke that much no more. Because this what he's saying right here. He put this up, this right here saying we talk facts. We not doing this for clicks and likes, eagle emojis, but he ain't top 10. And this graphic says Jalen Hurts makes NFL history. Hurts becomes one of just 3 QBs to ever win a Super Bowl, reach 2 NFC titles, and earn 4 playoff berths in his first 4 seasons. Them ESPN ass stats, man. Them some ESPN ass stats, dog. I remember growing up, like looking at all the LeBron stats. They'll always pick the most craziest combinations of stats to say that LeBron the first of doing some shit, bro. They love LeBron at ESPN, dog. This remind me just like that. But yo, I'm ready to see what Cam had to say. I haven't seen it yet.
The moment that we all been waiting for.
You know?
Hey, good day, Cam Newton. I seen you came at me because I said Jalen Hurts did what you couldn't do. That was win a Super Bowl.
Press pause right there. Let me make this abundantly clear. There will not be no playing with my name. Mm-hmm. There will not be no playing with my career. This is all entertainment here. You did it. Now it's time for me to do it. But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to speak in excessive verbiage or, you know, describing you. I'm just going to speak facts. Keep playing the video and my point will be made.
All in your feelings. Man, shut your tight jean wearing ass up, man. You had on a jersey with a bow tie, you corny ass nigga. Get out of here, nigga. You will never be able to f with Jalen Hurts, nigga. You super goofy, corny ass nigga. Get out of here, nigga.
Okay, right there. I know why you in your feelings, Gilly.
Why you in his feelings, Cam?
Was it the album comment?
That kind of struck a nerve.
Where I'm from, Gilly, we stab and we twist. I don't know how to be the bigger person. Wise words was told to me. They say, when you go low, hell, I go to hell. You dig what I'm saying? And that's where I'm about to go. So let's bring up your actual facts and your actual stats. Gilly, when I'm looking at your rap career, as people will know you to be, they know Cam as a football player, now hot podcaster, content creator. Gilly did not chart any solo singles on the Billboard Hot 100. Philadelphia didn't do no numbers? Dang, that's all right. Former member of Major Figures, all right. Bass rap group late 90s and early 2000s. Where was Cam? I was like in middle school. All right. Then there was this beef between you and Wheezy Baby. And there's so much to be said here. And we've known you to do a lot of things, but one thing that I ain't never known you to be or do, Gilly, you ain't never been great at nothing.
Damn.
But he has, though.
What?
The only great thing that Gilly does and has done, he's a great mascot. Big hat, dancing around, yeah, getting them going. Mascot, glorified mascot. When I pull up your rap career, there's not anything great there. When I pull up anything about Gilly, very skeptical, very questionable career. Therefore, which makes it, how did Gilly get into this content creating arena?
Yeah.
He had to do this. I'm just enjoying doing this. Gilly, let's understand here. I really have real money. Buddy, relax. Okay? Now, with that being said, you said that you could buy me, and I'm a little boy in this space.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Gilly, we all know about content creating is you can be hot today and not tomorrow. Similar to your rap. Well, we can't relate on a lot of things, Gilly.
Damn.
The only thing that we can relate is that you are a great mascot.
It's on Philadelphia.
Philadelphia? An album.
Why I just peeped that he got an Eagles jersey on? I'm so slow.
That flopped.
Damn.
Like, and if it wasn't for Wallow, all credibility on $1 million worth of game will be really at question. Because he has a wisdom about him. Wallow, that is.
Yeah.
I respect that. And I also respect Gilly.
Yeah.
But if we're speaking facts here, Gilly, the only great thing that you have done in recent memory is become a mascot for the Philadelphia Eagles. Respectfully, brother. In the words of Petty Cam, we cannot relate.
Damn.
While you're dancing on the sideline, I was in the game. While you were beefing with so-called members of your community, I was making money, a lot of it. So please understand, when you have these verbal threats of this or that, these antics, so to speak, that you're known to do, running around Philadelphia in a big old hat or a helmet, dancing around, getting people riled up. And it's so sad because when I said your name, most people didn't know who you were. They said, who, Gilly? Who is that? Man, you know the dude that be walking around with the big old hat? Oh, that dude. Man, don't take him serious. That's the narrative about you, guy. You see what I'm saying? But you're talking about me and my bow tie. Man, I think I look real good in my little... This is a handkerchief or a bandana, brother. So before you go off on your little rants and your tangent, you could never. All right. Now, I left a comment in your video, and I don't know if you read it. I'll paraphrase it. You can't beat me in nothing.
Damn.
Gilly. And I mean nothing. That's basketball, that's football, that's baseball, that's rock, paper, scissors, that's chess, that's checkers, that's tennis, that's golf. Well, I don't like bringing this person out. And let's just refrain from speaking on my name, because I'll stay in my lane and you stay in your lane. And there will always be respect to you and your platform. All I'm asking for is respect. But just be mindful how you use and you talk about me. Because one thing about my dog, old Google, it wasn't too much to find about you, big dog. And that's sad. But I'm rooting for you. I'm gonna subscribe to $1 million worth of game, not because of you, because of Wallow. I can do this too, Gilly. So I will be looking for your petty response. And this is my challenge to you, Gilly. Try to refrain from using the N-word in every sentence or a curse word or explicit word in every sentence. It doesn't look good on you, bro. And it makes you sound ignorant. Come on. Use your nouns and your verbs and pronouns and your adjectives, brother. Not just every word being a curse word. And that's my point.
I mean, $1 million worth of game. I like $1 million worth of game.
I do too.
I like Jalen Hurts and the Eagles.
That's
I
what
think
I'm
your
saying.
point that you made about him was right. We don't see what he does.
Every time Cam Newton makes a point, some way, shape, form, it always comes back to the comparing of Cam Newton and his performance in his career.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. That's why we did this exercise over the last couple of weeks to get personal with people's personal career, just to let them know and let them feel how it feels to be compared. And that's always the take. Cam's bitter. Cam's mad. He's just mad because he didn't do what he did. That's not the case. It's a valid point. Let's agree to disagree, respect to not respect the take, but it's just a take.
So many people make takes and it's like, I don't agree with what you said versus I don't agree with the person. So you are right about that. I think your microphone is so loud though that it's like so many people say so much outlandish stuff. And that is a question. It's like, then y'all take what you say and run with it. And that's a question mark too. It's like, why is it like I can't disagree with somebody?
It's just lazy.
It's like we're not gonna debate Cam, but we're just gonna talk about everything within.
Let's put our brains to the match and say, okay, what is Cam really saying here? He's not top 10. Why? Why is he not saying that he's top 10? What's his merit? What's his logic? What's his point? And let's discuss that. Mm-hmm. Let's not say he's bitter, he's mad. He just mad because he did something that no. Because we don't do that with real journalists in this space.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because there's so much love for Jalen Hurts. And I text you earlier this week. I said, yo, this week, we gonna give love and show love to Hurts.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
And if you're waiting to see what I'm gonna wear, just stay tuned to the next show. You dig what I'm saying? It's that type of situation, bro. And these are the things that people must understand. It is extremely hard now to be honest in my take, knowing that these individuals that I'm talking about are good people. Mm-hmm. Jaden Daniels, Miss Jackson, his mother, Jalen Hurts. But it's easy to talk about the people that we really don't like or who's controversial.
Yeah.
RG3, LeBron James, things like that. And my thing that I challenged Ryan Clark was it's like, yo, bro, keep that same energy with everybody. And there's many different ways to skin a cat. There's no right way or no wrong way to create content. So while we're in this space, you do what makes you satisfied. I'm going to do what makes me satisfied, because at the end of the day, what I have been able to accomplish, coming from where I come from, I'm wearing these colors proudly because not a lot of guys come from where I come from, Peggy. Mm-hmm. To be able to say they even made it to the league. Like, bro, my discussion points ain't to be talked about in boardrooms. I get more validation and pride when my discussion points is being talked about in the barbershop.
For sure.
That's what I consider my people. Because one thing about 4th and 1 is independently owned. And the other thing about it is, it's like, as I'm growing in this space, I'm staying true to who I am. I came in wearing bow ties. I came in wearing ties. And I'm not trying to blend in. And the thing that makes me most proud is when last week, when we go to Waffle House,
yeah,
and instantly, when we get out the car, we see 3 individuals. Yeah. And they say, bro, I just love your content, bro. Every time I go into the airport, man, I love you. Every time I go to get gas, man, I love your content. The thing is this, Peggy, in a couple years, people won't even remember that Cam even played football.
Not because you didn't have a good career.
It's because, what have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, yeah. My Gilly on. Like, we all doing it. So I respect Gilly, bro. But Gilly, chill a little bit.
Yeah.
You like you a little excessive.
Yeah.
And that's cool. We all great at our own things.
Yeah. Because $1 million worth of game is a good show.
It is a great platform, bro. I went on a platform. We went viral for all the wrong reasons, but we...
Yeah, they've been on for
you see what I'm saying?
Friday.
There's respect there.
Yeah.
But I never attacked him. I just said facts.
You said facts.
I said facts.
You're right. And
he gonna say, I said facts too. You be wearing them ties. That's cool, bro. But when we talk about your career, I can go, so going back to even when Shannon Sharp, going back to even with Ocho Cinco, bro, I can talk smack with the best of them.
But do you think you took it personal when he said that Jalen Hurts has a Super Bowl that you don't have?
No. There's nothing about Jalen Hurts that I'm envious of, bro. My career was what my career was. Mm-hmm. I genuinely love watching the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts play.
Yeah.
But to paint this narrative as like, oh man, he bit, like, no, bro. You're gonna get to my point. If you ever get into content and you're gonna say, that wasn't his best game. Man, I love this guy, but this is just my honesty.
That's your job that you have to.
That's just what it is.
That's your take.
And I want y'all to understand that if y'all watching this, I love that point. I'm not a rapper, but I do talk about rap. And when I come to my platform, I want to talk as honest as possible. So a lot of times I'm covering people who I live to a lot of their music, but they may have done something that I don't agree with. And I owe it to my viewers, not these rappers. I don't know these niggas, but my viewers. You guys view my shit and you come to me for what's going on. And also the ones who really love me come to me for my takes. I have to tell the honest truth with my takes. So it's a lot of times I'm talking about rappers or anyone, people that I really like, things that they've done in their career. But at this very particular time, they may be doing something that I dislike, I don't agree with. I have to tell the truth about it. I gotta give my honest opinion about it because I have to be loyal to the people that's loyal to me, and that's you guys. You signing up for my opinion, I gotta give it to be loyal to the soil, loyal to the game as far as this content creation shit. I gotta tell y'all the truth. So in hip hop, a lot of times, y'all know the past year or so we've been talking about this damn rap battle. I listen to a lot of Drake in my life, but if I gotta talk about hip hop and I gotta tell the truth about shit, I gotta give my real opinion about the things that I've been saying that he's been doing. A lot of Drake fans hate that shit. But I gotta tell the truth. They think I hate him. Nah, I hate you guys much more. I've been thought Drake was corny, so everything he's doing just falling under the corny nigga umbrella as far as things that I think corny niggas do. So I'm not that surprised. I think he's a corny nigga that made great music. Other people may say, nah, I don't care. I don't fuck with it. I'm not on that level as far as not fucking with him. A lot of people don't fuck with him. That's not me. That's never been me. But I have no issue saying this is corny. But I think Drake fans get upset with me for I'm telling my truth as far as my opinion on certain things that I see in the way that Cam Newton is getting criticized for the Jalen Hurts take. Now, Cam Newton is trying to talk like someone like me who isn't a great rapper, but Cam was a great quarterback. So people are saying you are only having this take because you were a great quarterback, but you didn't get that Super Bowl. And you had a chance, but they're gonna bring up the one reason they think you ain't get it, which was diving on that fumble. Now, even myself, I didn't care about the diving on fumble shit. I felt like, that was one small thing, but one play would not have changed the outcome of that game. The damn tackles was getting mudded. Cam was under pressure the entire fucking game. So I don't see that one play changing the outcome. I remember being in the L house watching that shit like, goddamn, Jesus Christ, he is getting killed. But listen. Back to what I was saying. I did say, though, I think that when Cam covers these topics, I feel like there's a bit of him trying to let motherfuckers know, like, these dudes good, but they ain't me, though. I do feel that way. I do feel that way. And I think it's okay. I think that's fine. You can do that shit, but it's going to come off a certain type of way. You're going to get criticized for it. And if you do, oh well. I was about to say don't respond to the criticism, but getting criticism from certain people is content and it feeds the beast. It feeds the viewership and everything. So respond to some criticism, but don't get into your feelings. Like, you got to compartmentalize that when it comes to people responding to you and okay, let me go ahead and tap into this reaction for the content versus every single person disagreeing with my take is going to make me get upset and get pissed off. Nah, don't do it. Don't take that bait. Don't take that bait. It ain't worth it. If you know for sure in your heart what you're doing is pure, then you have to understand that people are going to find ways to discredit your take. They're going to do it. They do it to every single person. Charles Barkley always been criticized for never winning a championship. He's always got a criticism, but yet one of the most powerful, the biggest personalities in the NBA, as far as talking to NBA, is Charles Barkley. Because he gives it up. He tells the truth. People may disagree with him. He may be wrong sometimes, but he tells the truth. You know that he's going to say the truth of what he thinks. And when I say tell the truth, I'm saying he tells his true thoughts. He's never going to sugarcoat his thoughts. He's going to let that shit be known, and you guys got to argue with it. Charles ain't getting on Twitter to argue with niggas about that shit. He gonna argue with the people that's on the platform. He may talk shit about Skip Bayless saying want to fight him and shit, but Charles gonna say what the fuck he want to say. So Cam, I understand the game. Respond to these niggas for content purposes and shit. I get that, but these fans and them and all they gotta say, if that's getting to you, I hope it's not. You solidified, my boy. You are Cam Newton. You fucking Cam Newton. You know the fuck you is. So you don't have to continue to try to prove that. If you're feeling that way, if you feel like you have to continue to prove that point, you don't have to. But I get what he's saying as far as doing a little experiment. Is when people that are in the industry try to bring up little things about him and he wants to flip it on them. I fuck with that. I understand your perspective when it comes to that. I get it. I am not gonna say nothing about that. But I hope you not internalizing this shit.